Leaves fell as the fall wind blew. Squirrels scurried around the forest, collecting nuts and berries, taking what they could for the upcoming winter. The animals eyed the source of the sound. They'd gone a whole summer without hunters. They weren't ready to face one now. From the trees, they watched 3 young teenagers emerge. A tall boy with dark skin and locked hair, a pale girl with frizzy ginger hair, freckles, and a cozy sweater, and a thin boy with jet black hair and a mask covering the lower half of his face.
Cat, I'm not sure how smart it is to be going this far from town.
The ginger girl quivered.
I've been here a million times, Casey. Scariest thing I've ever seen here is an owl.
The masked boy answered confidently, his green eyes glowing in the sun.
Didn't you say you nearly got mugged the last time you were on the outskirts of town?
The tall boy chimed in, trying to spook the girl.
Number 1, shut up, Vinny. Number 2, that was on the other side of town. Here there's nothing going on. Worst case scenario, we find a squatter and he tries to attack us.
That doesn't sound reassuring.
Hey, relax. If some jerky jumps us, he'll just have to go against this.
Vinny, you idiot! You brought your knife? Now let me see.
Go away. I'm not letting you touch it.
Come on, man. Just one look.
Not after what you did to the last one. Have I told you what he did to the last one?
No.
Shut up!
This idiot tried to shave with it. When he cut himself, he dropped it into the toilet.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
And you said you'd buy me a new knife.
Cat shuffled ahead, putting his head down. Vinny saw his joke hadn't landed how he'd expected, so he jogged up to Cat, wrapping his arm around him.
You know you're an idiot, right?
Shut up, dude.
Vinny then grabbed Cat's shoulders and shook him around.
Whoa, whoa!
Vinny gave him a playful shove, forgetting his own strength.
Whoa, whoa!
Cat had fallen onto a pair of old train tracks.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, we're here.
Cat pointed towards a dilapidated structure, covered in overgrown shrubbery. Vinny approached to get a better look as Casey helped Cat up.
These tracks are abandoned, aren't they?
Something like that.
That's his way of saying they aren't.
Damn it, Cat! What if a train hit you?
Ouch. Now, if there was a train coming, I think we'd know.
Yo! What did you say this was?
An old sugar production factory. The whole town used to get its sugar from here.
How old is it?
Not sure. Didn't do much research. Come on, let's take a look for the entrance.
Casey gave Vinny a worried look.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Casey wasn't one to take risks. She didn't like breaking rules or doing things she wasn't supposed to. This fear was generally forgotten when she was with the other two, though. Cat would be the one to think of stupid ideas, and Vinny would tag along to make sure he didn't get into trouble. Casey envied their bravery, even if Cat often crossed the line into stupidity.
Yo! I found an entrance.
Whoa.
It's really dark in there.
There's a flashlight in my backpack.
On it.
What's taking you?
Hold on. Here.
Thanks.
The 3 slowly entered, Cat leading. The room was dark and dirty. Clumps and piles of unknown powders lay against the walls. Rusted machinery covered in art from previous explorers stood silently, hoping that they'd one day be put to use again. The ghost of what once was haunted the building. Casey took care of each step, making sure her foot didn't land on a piece of shattered glass or in a puddle. She followed Vinny's footsteps. He had very big feet and was also being careful. Wherever his feet fell, hers followed. Cat wasn't so careful. He was confident the soles of his shoes wouldn't fail him. He stepped on everything. Glass, nails, moss. The only thing he'd really worry about was stepping in deep puddles.
Guys, There's a light through that door.
Let's go then. Come on.
The doorway led to a railingless stairwell leading up and down, illuminated by a tall window. The stairs down, however, were flooded with black murky water.
Casey, look. Someone left the ink machine on.
Be careful not to fall.
Aim for the water.
How about you take a dip? Tell me how the temperature is.
Guys, wait. I'm not sure we should do this.
What? Why? We just got here.
Dude, remember? She's scared of heights.
No, I just...
How are you scared of heights? I took you on a rooftop like a week ago.
That one had railings.
Casey, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder, and we'll walk up at the same time. You'll stay by the wall, and you'll be okay.
Okay.
Kat watched how quickly Casey calmed down and almost felt jealous towards Vinny. He shrugged it off, though. It was being silly. Casey and Vinny had been neighbors and friends since kindergarten. Of course she'd feel more safe around him than with Kat. The stairs led to an empty office space, which had paper all over the floor. The paper was the only sign it had been an office space, since any cabinets or cubicles had been removed. The walls were covered in graffiti. Tags, bubble writing, and even art of superheroes blanketed every inch.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, actually, it is.
What is all this paper anyway?
Probably company documents. Huh.
What?
These are bankruptcy documents. It's probably from when they abandoned this place.
When's it dated?
Yeah, hold on, give me a sec. Ah, here. June 2009.
Oh wow, so we were toddlers when this place went down.
Aren't you gonna look at it more?
Nah, it's just boring stuff.
Oh yeah, you're functionally illiterate.
I'm not! I just don't care to read big text. Come on, let's see what this place has to offer.
Hold on. I am not going back on those stairs.
What? Come on, we'll just do the same as last time. You at the wall and one of us next to you.
I'm only taking those stairs to leave. Not any higher.
Alright. Well, let's get...
Y'all look, a ladder, completely sturdy too.
Please.
Fine. But you're going last. Your shoes are disgusting.
Yes!
So what? You like ladders but not stairs?
When the ladder's sturdier than the stairs? Yeah.
Whoa.
I know. Same layout, just no paper.
I don't care about that. Look! There's a bunch of skate railings here.
Someone could live here.
Don't get any ideas.
I have a bed to sleep on. I won't stay here unless I'm with someone.
Who else would you be with? We are only friends.
Aren't you scared of stairs?
Kat often slept in abandoned buildings. He wasn't homeless. In fact, he came from one of the wealthiest families in town. But his rebellious tendencies caused him to make odd choices. The three wandered through the room, paying more attention to the art on the walls. They felt like they were in a gallery.
Guys, look! The stairs up here have railings and... Oh my gosh! Rooftop!
I'm not going first.
What's taking you to? Scared of heights?
Are you seriously T-posing? In the big year of 2020?
Oh!
Kat ran up the stairs full speed, trying to scare Casey. He stopped right in front of her, having failed to make her flinch. Casey wrapped her outspread arms around him. The hug was unexpected and gave him a flutter in his stomach. Not quite butterflies, rather just a flap of one's wing.
Move.
The hug was broken, but the feeling stayed. This wasn't the first time they'd hugged. Why was now different? He shrugged the feeling off, following the two who had found the view. The factory was in a rural area, surrounded by forests and fields, making for a beautiful view. From the roof, they could see trains and trucks. Cat sat himself down at the edge and pulled out a pair of binoculars from his backpack.
Is that a train over there?
Yeah. It seems those tracks weren't abandoned.
Vinny stood on the other end of the rooftop, smoking a cigarette. It was an unhealthy habit he'd gotten from his older brother. The other two didn't like when he smoked, so he'd always make sure to stand away from them when he did.
Look! Puppy!
What? Oh yeah, I see it. It's got a little jacket too. I think... Shit!
What's wrong?
Security! We have to leave now!
On the ground stood two security guards, one bearded and one with a mustache. Casey froze. She had a fear of authority figures. She felt a tug at her sweater. It was Cat yanking her arm, which gave her a jump start to run back to the stairs.
Vinny! Security! Let's go!
The three ran down the stairs, Casey in the lead. Her fear of being caught trumped her fear of heights. They exited the building and ran back the way they came. They crossed the train tracks just before the train passed and blocked the way of the guards.
We have until that train passes to do something. Ideas, now.
We cannot run the dog. It will follow our trail.
So what? We give up?
We hide!
Where would we do that?
The trees!
That's a stupid idea.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the tracks,
Long train, huh?
When we find those kids, I'm tasering them. If boss says anything else about graffiti artists, I swear I'm gonna...
Hey, I don't like being yelled at by the boss either. But you can't tase anyone who trespasses here. Especially not minors.
I hate you.
Someone missed the respect between colleagues talk. Huh. I'll check it out.
the bearded guard calmed the dog which was barking at a tree. He looked up and saw the three young teens sitting up in it. The tall one put his hands together to beg. The masked one's arms began to tremble, and the girl's eyes filled with tears.
Found anything?
Just a family of squirrels. Seems like your canine friend got a bit distracted.
Cat, Vinnie, and Casey all gave each other looks of relief. They had been given mercy from the guard. They all took a deep breath before dealing with the stress in their own ways. The three sat in the tree, letting the adrenaline of their adventure pass.